Memorial Stadium. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Oregon Ducks and the USC Trojans. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
When you step onto the field for a USC football game, you know you are in the heart of history. Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum in Los Angeles has seen more sports than you can imagine. Hosting 2 Summer Olympics in 1932 and 84, it is also set to return for a 3rd Olympic trial in 2028. It was opened in 1923, and more history has happened in the Coliseum than anywhere else in college sports. Reese?
Appreciate that, Holly. And the Ducks headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. On the return, it's Barber. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. He's got enough. At the 40, there he goes. Into the secondary on the right. Inside the 10, to the house. Touchdown, Trojans. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. From deep, it's Baird. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Trying to slip through and pick it up. And he won't make it to the marker. Stonewalled for the 2nd straight play.
I mean, that's a great job by this defense, using the offensive momentum. They go down the field, score, they get you jacked up, excited. Defense is about adrenaline and really being able to play fast and physical and hard. Now they come out, 3 plays, they get the stop and force a 4th down.
They told us they were going to be aggressive no matter where they were on the field. It didn't take long to prove it. Going for it on 4th down in their first drive. 4th down, more. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
Miller with the ball. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
And I'd go back to him again after that first carry, but the defense more ready. They're more alert, dialed into the running back. They're like, listen, we've given up one big play. All eyes on him. Nice job getting the guy on the ground.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. Caught in the backfield, it's Jordan. Finds a crease at the 20. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. The Trojans have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll run it. It's Jordan. He cannot get it in. A mere inches away from pay dirt. And the Trojans moving quickly to the... And he breaks the play. Touchdown, USC! PAT unit on the field. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Brings a return out across the 25, gets a couple of extra yards. He's stopped at the 27-yard line. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Turning it on! The 50. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Ducks just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. The run inside. It's Davison. Finding some room. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. From the 25-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
The big fellow laying out. Look at that body control, using all that muscle, all that strength to lay out and make the big catch for his team.
They'll run it in the red zone. It's Davison. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On the move. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Right at the line. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Ducks! They'll try to tack one more on their score. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And here's the return. Fielded in the end zone. It's Barber.
Kick returners just have to do a better job knowing where they are on the field and what the situation is. That's a ball you got to let go through the end zone. That's a touchback. Instead, you're trying to be the hero, and now you've done yourself more harm than good. The offense starting in terrible field position.
They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. Running inside, it's Jordan. Gets a nice surge and crosses the 5 to the 6-yard line, a pickup of 3. The Trojans want to move quickly.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some...
Caught, and he's got room. They'll mark him down at the 17, and that'll be enough to move the chains.
Well, the offense just taking what the defense gives them there. There's a lot of cushion out in coverage, so that was just too easy for the quarterback. Spits it out, and they pick up the first.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Jordan. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He did in that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field making the nice tackle.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead as we get a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Back to throw, it's Mayava. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He slides past the 1st down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long.
You have got to have pass rushing lane integrity when you face this quarterback. On 3rd down, someone gets out of his gap right up the middle. It's easy for the quarterback to see. He just tucks it and takes off and picks up the 1st down.
Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Eight-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Quick give, it's Miller. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a 1st down. For all the star quality that USC has been built on, good offensive line, strong running game has always been a hallmark.
No doubt about it. I think they're built on, you know, the passing game and explosive playmakers out wide, but they've always had that balance at USC. You got to have a little bit of the boring to go with the glitz and the glamour.
And the Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. The ride. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. At the 35, he's got room. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
And that's a nice third down conversion for this offense. And I'll tell you what, the struggle for this offense has been stringing those first downs together. They're not in the top 50 in college football in first downs. They'll get one, and then they kind of stall. Let's see if they can put multiple first downs together, get one of those long drives going.
Single back formation, and they give it to him. Worked his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Trying to surprise him with the pass. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. In a perfect world, quarterback hits his last step, turns the ball loose, receiver comes out of the break, ball's there. That's not what happened there.
Because this isn't a perfect world. Because we're going to put a defender on you, mess up that timing where it's not easy breezy, just like you're throwing on air. It's a nice job by the defense disrupting the timing a little bit.
Quarterback signaling to his guys. Back to throw, it's Mayava. Serious arm strength on that third down pass, but it's incomplete.
And how about this defense? Not getting frustrated. They've given up a bunch of yards. You're down in your scoring area, but nice job bowing your neck on third down, forcing the fourth down, not getting frustrated. Good job focusing by this defense.
Takes it inside his own 20. Chance for great field position here. They get him corralled, but not before he gets that return out to the 35. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Looking for a huge play. Goes high to pull it in. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. Finds a crease. It's Davison. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Oregon. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Sets his feet. It's Mayava. intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Takes it the other way. In with the pick six. Touchdown, Ducks. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Quarterback changing the play. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Didn't get any breathing room on that last run. Now 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. He uncorks one deep. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Trying to escape and get it himself.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
The Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. The play fake. He lets one fly deep. He's got it right on the field. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And the score comes courtesy of an explosive play in the passing game from 60 yards out. On the move from inside his own 20. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. From the gun, it's Davison. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
The sure hands, it's Moore. He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5.
Love the play call on the RPO. That time the defender bites on the run fake, and that opens up the window for the slant coming in behind it. Nice job.
On the ground, it's Davison. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The Ducks are in the hurry-up. Moore with the play fake. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. The Trojans use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Looking to the big tight end. Complete downfield. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And when you're a quarterback, man, I know wide receivers are great athletes and they're supposed to catch everything that gets near them, but when you don't put it right on the center, when they're running a lot of times, it just makes it a little bit more difficult. And I think he did that a little bit too much for his wide receiver right there.
Here's Moore to throw. Deep shot for the end zone. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender. The Ducks signal for their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. 3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. Moore to the air. Look out! And it's a sack. Now Oregon will call its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half.
Finally, a defense. Looks like they're able to break serve here. These offenses have been up and down the field now, these last 2 drives apiece, scoring points. But the sack right there finally puts an end to that, we think. Setting up 4th down, and that might be a major play so far in this game to give them a lot of momentum moving forward.
Rush right in his face. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Nice
boy, I thought you caught that shit, boy.
Going absolutely bananas. Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time, man. This crowd really affected the football game.
And it's 3rd down. They're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there.
He get the ball.
Guys, that field goal draws us even as we get close to halftime.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth, man. 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
From inside the 15, chance for a good return. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, welcome to the EA Sports College Football Update Show, the Week 4 edition. So let's dive right in. We kick things off with Boston College taking on the number 24 team, the Virginia Tech Hokies. And it's the Eagles with a statement victory here in a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team. And it brings them to a sparkling 4-0 on the year. Here now a look at some other games of note, including a big upset inside the SEC.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
They'll line up for a second down play. Throwing more. He holds one deep down the left side.
Give that shit back.
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Boy, that last drive, they looked like they were throwing against air. Just absolute precision execution in the passing game, and it led them to a touchdown. We'll see what they have this possession. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking for a man. It's Mayaba. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They have been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. And they get to him early, and he'll be knocked down for a loss of 4.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Trying to take it back. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Direct snap. Got the first down. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. And the Ducks, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking for space. It's Davison. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Moore. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Dante Moore. He's going to let it go. Makes the catch. Touchdown Ducks! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
Well, we know, David, talking to the coaches before the game, they wanted to get this guy involved. Weren't able to do it early, but they saw the matchup, took advantage of his speed, and it's a long touchdown.
Yeah, and sometimes it takes a minute to figure out what the defense is doing, but then now you figure it out, and now you go to your go-to guy. He has all the speed, man. He can win outside. You want to play man-to-man coverage on him? You want to leave him on an island? It's not going to turn out well.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. It's a fumble! Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And that's play by the defense. Great job and great effort getting to the ball carrier and swatting at the football, knocking it out, and then falling on it for a massive fumble recovery.
This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. You want to talk about hearts and throats when that ball was on the ground? The offense recovered its own fumble. The fake and wants to throw. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Things just not going as easy for this guy as they did his last game out. Last time he completed over 70% of his throws. This week, though, defense taking some throws away. They've made some plays. He just hasn't been quite spot on with his accuracy. He's going to have to play better.
He's changing the play. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Here comes the heat. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Offense staying on the field. They'll hurry up on fourth down. Got to make the play on fourth. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you've set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the hiney.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Takes the handoff. It's Davison. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those five guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those five offensive linemen.
Offense gets set for second down. Moore. Going to try to get it himself. Avoids the punishment with the slide and a good gain on that run. The Ducks come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Snap it to the back. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. They got him in third and short, but, man, they've got to do a better job. If they want to get back in this football game, like, They've got to force some field goals. They've got to force some punts. They've got to force something to go their way, and they've got to be better on third down.
Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win.
He's got it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They'll use the running game on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon! They extend the lead here in the fourth, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he made the extra point without problem. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the USC offense to get this drive underway. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Trojans headed quickly to the line. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Selling the fake. Throws to the tight end. Pulls it in. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jordan. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Sets his feet. It's Mayava. Back open in the middle. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
The Trojans are flying down the field. Fresh center downs going to the air. Lets it fly. Got it down the field. Ripping through the defense. Touchdown, Trojans. All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Lining up to add another. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And the score comes on a pass from 40 yards out. From inside the 15, here's the return. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. They'll go play action with Moore. Buying a little time to his left. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet.
And this is the frustration in playing man-to-man coverage. All the guys on your defense are chasing their guys. They don't have vision on the quarterback, but he is...
They've got a first down here. Want to start its bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Stop right there.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill with that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Here's Moore to throw. He'll try to do it himself. Had to start that slide a little early, and he'll be short of the first down.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. Trying to get the corner. Keeps it himself. Oh, he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it?
Great job by the defense, forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
The Ducks will try to convert on fourth down. Moore to throw for it on fourth down. Hauls it in, the first down and more. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the fourth down decision pays off big time.
And how about this offense, man? They put the ball in the hands of the guy they trust the most. Fourth down, needed conversion. You're wanting to salt this clock away. You want this game to end with you guys possessing the football. Big fourth down conversion.
Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
And the Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Moore, play action. Oh, pressure's coming. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously, so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew to throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. So after getting nabbed for holding, it's 2nd and long. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs. So it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the designed quarterback run game going. Moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Moore trying to get everyone on the The Trojans decide to use their first timeout. Gives them a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And he got it! And that will extend their lead even further.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Making the adjustment on the play. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Blasted as he lets it go. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, and still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to go back to the well. Think about the play calls that have worked for you in this game, where you found success, where you found your explosive plays. Don't be afraid to call those plays again right now in this 2-minute situation.
2nd and 10. He'll throw again. Picked off. What a play to set him up. There he goes. Touchdown, Ducks. The defense putting points on the board. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1. And that extra point is a big one, as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th.
This is a defense that prides themselves on getting turnovers, and it starts with the pass rush. It was the hit on the quarterback that forced the throw to not be as accurate as the QB would have liked. Nice job in the back end, securing the interception, and then taking it the distance.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Plows through the defense. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Just barely got rid of it.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field, to make these explosive plays, and now huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays if you want a chance to get back in this football game.
Looking for a man. It's Mayava. He'll pull it down. He'll be stopped a couple of yards short. Needed to get it to the 35, but they'll spot it at the 33, and it'll bring up 4th down. Changing the routes with his receivers. Needs it here on 4th down. He's taking a deep shot. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
Well, I know when the defense goes back and watches this film, it's not going to be perfect, but that was the stop they needed, right, David? You got 2 great offenses going back and forth. You just got to be able to break serve once, and the defense did it here at the very end. No matter how you do it, I know the stats weren't great, but the most important statistic, they get the win.
Get the win, obviously.
GG, bro.
Cleaning everything up, but you also want timely defense, right? Like when you need it, can you come through? I know a lot of people were holding their breath on the sideline, wondering if they would come through, but they did. They got the stop at a big moment. Their offense scored a bunch of points, and they walk away with a victory.
I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game. Possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
I'm willing to bet this goddamn thing still on LSU. What's going down? Man, you ain't a part of that Yates Worth and after party shit? I say you ain't a part of that Worth and the Yates after party shit? I don't know. I seen said posted. It got the weekly Yates Worth and after party live performances by Quiet Money Dot and Cal Wayne.
Cameron tell me we play close that time. So we just lost our homecoming. So I don't know if those same people went, but I know they just, I got a phone contact from yesterday.
Yeah.
Like Yates homecoming in Kansas. So I don't know if they're the same people. Yeah, I seen that already, but I don't know who was who. Ain't nobody tell me him. And,
Yeah, I just seen it. I just seen that.
But I said, group, I seen it.
Oh, okay.
There's no the flyers crazy. I'm saying it out on Yates side and Wayne on Squares side.
You say it again. You say what?
I said, we'll get the flyer. They were told it because they had Wayne on. They got Wayne on Worthy side.
Oh, Dow went to Worthing?
Yeah, that was the word.
Oh, okay.
They were the word.
Oh, okay.
Wayne ain't even go to Yates. That's just, I don't know.
Yeah, I was wild. I'm like, damn, I ain't never heard about that nigga going. Yeah, I mean, I know he from the ward, you know what I'm saying? Well, that nigga went to fucking Can Academy or some shit?
They don't know that.
Cause he from Third Ward and CUNY Homes and shit.
Yeah.
Where he go? Where he went to like Can Academy or some shit? CEP or some shit? But his little brother, but Aaron went to Yates though. Oh yeah. That's why I said Houston Can Academy or some shit. CEP around this motherfucker. Yeah. What's going down though? Yeah, buddy. Nigga old. Nigga need that rest. Yeah, man. Nigga can't be in the streets all day and try to hurry up, go home, take a shower. Yeah, buddy. Nigga get past 40, man. You need a couple of naps. Shit. Goddamn right. Nah, nigga gotta go to the after hour, nigga. Nah, man, they playing dominoes up there at the after hour, baby. Hey, what you say? You can't miss nothing that you didn't have already, huh? Shit. That nigga say, fuck them dominoes. That late night shit, bro. That shit there. Nigga can do it sitting at the highs, but shit, I moving? Hell nah. Well, shit, go and get you some rest, bro. I was just hollering at you about that fly. For sure. I know it probably ain't gonna let me use these dark colors, but hell, I'm gonna try anyway.
An iconic venue, Tiger Stadium, Baton Rouge. Little gets the blood boiling. Why like a rivalry game? Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. It's the Texas A&M Aggies and the LSU Tigers. We stay the stadium while Jesse Paul was with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Guys, the LSU head coach told me before the game, he is so pleased with the way this quarterback is playing. As you know, he was a transfer coming in, and they didn't know what they were getting exactly. But he has become one of the leaders of this team. He has proven that he can carry them. If he keeps playing like this, the sky's the limit. I'll keep you posted on how he's settling in here early to start this game. Guys?
Okay, Holly. LSU ready to kick it away to get things started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Going to the ground. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and this crowd getting even more juice. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
The last 2 runs went headlong into a brick wall. Now 3rd and 10. Throwing Reed. Got his man. And he's going to come up just a tad short. Needed to get the ball to the 35, and they'll mark it at the 34.
Well, it sets up 4th and short now early in the game, and this is now a massive decision for the head coach because it is early.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Maybe didn't have the defense they expected, and they'll call a timeout here on 4th and 1. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They are backing up their pregame words. Their first drive of the game, 4th down in their own end, and they're going for it. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Texas A&M going quickly.
There are not a lot of head coaches that I think are willing on their opening drive to go for it on 4th down, especially in that kind of field position. But this head coach ain't scared. He believes in his running back. He believes in his offensive line to go pick it up, and that's exactly what they did.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Deafening noise. Reed trying to cut through it. He's knocked down, short gain, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Fires downfield. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
Coaches look at this stat every single football game. How do you execute on 3rd down? And a lot of times, man, it's about being in position and making plays, and that's exactly what he did. The right spot, breaking on the football, being physical, setting the tone in this football game.
They've already converted once on 4th down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere 4-down territory. Fourth down, Reed. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
And your goal of a defense is to stop them, is to force punts, and then this is just gravy. Now they go for it on 4th down and medium. On their side of the field, you get the big stop and a chance to switch the momentum here in the first half.
This offense has it with really good field position. Handoff, Caden Durham. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best.
Going for it all. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Tigers. They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession, they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. They're going to ride this running back. Breaks into the open.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Play fake, Reed. Moves to his right. He'll pull it down and run. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28.
And it's just a pick-your-poison thing for this defense. They decide to play man-to-man. Really good coverage in the back end, taking away the pass. But then what happened? The quarterback sees it. Not only does he see it, everybody trailing their guys, so much space for him. He takes off and makes the huge run for this offense.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Reed rushes on. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands with no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit out, sir.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Out wide left, it's Harris. Gets away from one, finds some space. Ernie on the Jets. The tag. Touchdown, LSU. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Keeps it on the ground. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. Texas A&M going up tempo.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
He stopped.
This offense has got to get this thing going, man. Nowhere to go. Where do you want the running back to go? He gets tackled for a loss. Offensive line has to block better. They got to create some holes. They've gone nowhere. Several drives, no points. They need something to go right for this offense.
They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge 3rd down coming up. Straight ahead, it's Owens. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. Offense trying to catch them napping. Looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
And the Aggies will have it 1st and 10. Out wide right, it's Wiley. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
Line getting set on 2nd down. To the air, it's Hart. Under pressure. It's incomplete and will change ends of the field now. Guys, LSU has the lead here. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Now, the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. A strike downfield. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down. And more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game. So you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him. They'll make those contested catches.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. And a flag comes in as this one falls incomplete. Let's see what the call is. The forward pass used to be illegal in football. That one still is. Still third down, but more ground to cover after the flag. Looking to throw again. And this is going to be incomplete on third down.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield, under pressure, and you don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
He nails it. A 58-yard field goal.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
Deep in the end zone, it's Wilson. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first two drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking downfield, it's Levin. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Going the other way, and he's got room. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. From the red zone, it's Owens. And he's in! Touchdown, Texas A&M!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And they tacked on the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Sees a crease. Oh, he got loose. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. On first down, it's Durham again. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To the air. It's Levin. Incomplete. What a fight for that one in midair, but neither guy could come down with it.
That QB catches the ball, throws the screen right now. Maybe have a little bit of space if he can get a block. And the receiver just absolutely absolutely drops it right on the money. Bad play. Listen, this is where I'm going to my receiver and be like, bro, it's all right. I got you. I believe in you. I'm going to feed you more opportunities later.
Can't make the grab on third down, and that is a rare drop for this guy.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on third down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And then all of a sudden on this last drive,
guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Snapped it, and he has to have it. He wants to go deep. Makes the catch. First down and maybe a lot more. Touchdown, Tiger. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
As quarterbacks, you want to find your best matchup in these critical 4th downs. He found it and took a shot, and it paid off. Huge touchdown.
And the extra point is good. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. They haven't had a whole lot of production, nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far. And if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Tells to fake. Just had to get rid of it.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Back to throw, it's Hart. He's going to take off. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Offense staying on the field there and hurry up, looking as if they'll go on 4th. Snapped on 4th down. He got enough, slides, and moves the sticks on 4th and short.
Well, this quarterback's athleticism, I think, makes it a little bit easier for you as a head coach when you decide to go for it on 4th down, because if it's not there to throw the ball, his athleticism can just take over. He can go get it himself and keep the drive alive. Really nice job that time by the QB.
They're all over it. Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
2nd and long here. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge 3rd down coming. Throwing right. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Defense needed that stop badly. They gave up a touchdown. They gave up a field goal. Here they are in the 3rd possession. They've got to find a way to get off the field. So really nice job on a critical 3rd down, forcing an incompletion.
Texas A&M will have to boot it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
They'll start on the ground with Durham. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
Well, the offense is trying to go counter, but the defense blows it up, and they do it by getting penetration up the middle, setting up the tackle for loss.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Finds a crevice and picks up 5 out to the 8.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Looking for room. There he goes. Open it up. Made a defender miss. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Dropping back, it's Hart. Back's got it on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. The Aggies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Long way to go on 2nd down. Looking to throw, and they need a bunch. Takes a hit as he fires. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And they take it in for 6 more points. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess, and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
Getting set for the point after. And they tack on the extra point to cut the lead to 21-17. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. To do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. To the air, it's Levin. Right side, it's Durham. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down in space. In the passing game, they better make sure they get a lot of hats to the football. They've got their hands full.
And that last completion left him with 2nd and 1, and this is a fun moment for an offensive coordinator. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Makes the grab on 3rd. Turning it on.
Who needs a 2-minute offense when you're this explosive? This offense creates the big play, completely flips the field position right away, now in a position to go ahead and score points before the half.
Left side is Thomas. I don't think he was the primary receiver on that play, David, but a very productive pickup on first down.
And these tight ends are so good at understanding zones and where to sit down. And listen, it's not the huge gain down the field, but it's always death by 1,000 cuts, small gains, break tackles, and continue to move the sticks.
Now the LSU Tigers will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. He's got it on the move. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Going for 6. Touchdown, Tigers. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. His 3rd touchdown in the game. That's almost half of his total as he now has 7 on the year. And with the extra point, we have a 28-17 ball game. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
Number 20, set to kick this one.
He'll bring it out. It's Bussey. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. See some running room. Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, and he's got enough for the first down, and now this offense might have a chance to do something. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. 1 more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Dropping back, it's Hart. Trying to make magic with his feet. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, hard to believe we're a full month into the season. A lot of action in college football here in Week 4. We begin with a look at Wisconsin taking on the number 6 team, the Penn State Nittany Lions. And it's the Badgers coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. That's 3 wins in a row for this group after they dropped the first game of the year. They're really putting it together. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Fires to the right. He's got it. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. And LSU starting to get that passing attack cranked up.
And this is a unit that typically LSU is as good as they are at quarterback. We know they're going to be physical. We know they got athletes all over the field. But when they get really good quarterback play, those teams are really special.
Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Tigers are moving quickly down the field. Here's a give to Durham. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You can tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Hits inside. It's Durham. And he's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Third and long coming up. Back to pass. It's Levitt. He fires one deep down the right side. Leaping grab for a big gain. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. The Tigers will snap it on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Got his man out of the backfield. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. To throw on 2nd down, and they need a lot. Got enough space, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they finished it off with a 14-yard run for the score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Looking for a crease. It's Owens. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
Really, the MO of this offense is their ability to run the football, and they've been trying to get this guy going. They've given it to him time and time again. Just really hasn't been a lot of space and a lot of place for him to go. You got to give the defense credit, especially their front 7. They are winning in the trenches so far this game.
Makes one man miss. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. After getting pushed back on the holding call, here comes 2nd and long. On play action. Out wide left, it's Owens. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Looking downfield, it's Hart. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. First down here for the offense. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Throws for the tight end. No, he should have had that one right in his hands, and he couldn't hang on. Typically, he makes that play. It'll be second down.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And he's still running after the move. The 20, the 10, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Aggies! Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they now trail 35-24. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off play action on first down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Moves the pocket. It's Levin. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Yeah, and this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Looking left. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Fields the punt. He's got great speed. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They cut into the deficit the last time they had it, forced the punt, and now they can really make this a game.
And you're right back in this thing. You're creating some momentum. You got the score. You got the stop. This offense, Jesse, has a chance now to make this an absolute barn burner of a ball game.
Yeah, it's one play at a time, though, right? You're not going to get it all back in one play. Just go out, do your job, execute, keep this thing going down the field. If things go well, like David said, we've got a game.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. That is no good. After the missed field goal, still down by 11.
Well, it was certainly straight enough, just not long enough. Not enough legs drive.
They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Here's Caden Durham to begin the drive. And he's brought down after a short gain. Guys, LSU has the lead here. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, it doesn't get any more open than that. Good read by the quarterback. He was looking for his tight end. Wide open on the play. Man, you got to make the catch.
The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Wants to throw. It's Levitt. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. At the end of that play, whistle's blowing as they check on an injured Tiger. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. What a terrible, terrible shank. Texas A&M's offense takes the field ready to get this drive going. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
And that's a good first down for this offense. Get something positive going. Like, listen, the possessions are shrunk now. We're in the 4th quarter. The clock is ticking for us. Down 2 possessions. You're not going to get many more, so they got to be smart with the football while still being aggressive.
Wants to throw on 1st. Look out! And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. Texas A&M going quickly.
Nice job by this defense, pinning their ears back, getting to the quarterback, creating the sack. But look at this offense. They're deterred. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
He's got it down the middle. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge 3rd down coming up. Hit as he throws. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces the 4th down.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
And it's good! And they're back within a score here in the 4th.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50+, and he did it with ease.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute, build this lead a little bit bigger, put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
Here's Durham one more time. There he goes. Talk about a timely run. Gets the first down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Looking downfield, it's Levin. Out wide right, it's Brown. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
Well, if you're a fan watching this offense, you have got to love what you're seeing from your new quarterback. They knew going to the portal was going to be a major deal for them coming into this season. They found a really good one. Already over 300 yards passing in this game. And guys, if he can keep this up and he can stay consistent, this offense goes to the next level. And who knows what they're capable of come end of season.
LSU moving quickly, going to work again on first down. They'll ride the hot hand. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
Now, did he freeze out all the plays where you only use it one time?
I think there's still ways that you can be creative and run the football, but not be so obvious. So zone read type plays, fake dives and pitches to the running back to get him outside, jet sweeps. You can find other ways to keep the clock moving, even though the defense knows you're going to run it.
Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That's the junior offensive lineman that they're counting on. We hope he can return to play soon. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Pulls it in. Runs through a man. He might have space. Touchdown, LSU! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You've got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Spits it out to the back. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Tigers. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
And that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game
They got this old purple
almost
lighter.
out of reach.
No. I've been having this lighter for 2 weeks.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. This was certainly not their best effort. I believe this team is much better than it performed today, but they're going to pay the consequences of losing this ball game. Got his man on the right. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And this offense is going to have to catch some breaks, man. They're going to have to make some big plays. They're going to have to push the ball down the field, break some tackles, hit some home runs, down 3 possessions in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to do everything right.
Rush right in his face. They'll run the screen. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down. Drops back, it's Hart. Fires to the middle. Can't make the catch, and it'll be third down. He had that thing and just lost his concentration.
Well, the receiver did everything right. He ran a good route. He got his head around. He just didn't finish the play. Just look it in.
And the Aggies come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Wants to throw again. Left side is Owens. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. Texas A&M going up tempo.
And you'd like to see the defense play a little bit tighter on those short yard situations. They give up the first down, and they better get ready because you can tell they're right back on the ball to run another play.
He's going to run it. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The Aggies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Texas A&M back to work with another first down. The give on the counter. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9.
And that was a pretty good run there for the offense. And listen, I know this game's over, but that's what this offense needs a little bit more. They need a little more balance, a little more easy 2nd down situations with some positive runs on first down. They just need something to get them going, some kind of spark. The ground game might be it in the future.
Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully
cut all the way in the house. Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Moving the pocket, it's Hart. Almost had the completion, just missed it. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they obviously expecting onside kick. Got a hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
So the LSU Tiger offense comes out to start this drive.
No.
Firmly in control of this
Cameron,
game.
thing coming to Monday.
Trying to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here
Monday.
should feel really good about
Where's
their performance today,
transit?
too, David. They had a
It's
really
in
good
transit.
game plan coming
What
into
is
this
that?
one, and they went out and they executed at a
It's in
very
process.
high level.
Yeah, lights out.
It'll be here Monday.
Interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep
Monday.
trying to build and keep trying to
It'll
score
be here
points?
Monday.
It's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today, we kick them in the face.
Third and long right here. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the hit. He's got the back in the middle. He's got the first down, and they'll be able to run it out from here.
And I'm not surprised, man. They go to the bullpen, bring me the closer. Like, he's their star. This whole thing is built around him. Late in the game, you need to play. Palmer, you go to your guy. You give him the football, let him make a play, and he does it right there.
Well, he's just got so much confidence. He knows with the tools he has that he's one of the best in the game. And so in that kind of moment, you want the football, you want to be in charge, you want to be the guy that closes this thing.